Greetings, Love Posse. Welcome to today's conversation. Today's conversation was influenced by this passage I read in Terry Cole Whitaker's book. I've mentioned this book before. What you think of me is none of my business. Miss Whitaker writes, I want you to look at yourself and say, I had better accept more good for myself in my life because it starts with me. Do you realize what would happen if each of us took the position of knowing, accepting, and loving ourselves? There would be no pain because it starts with each of us. Accept that you are one with God and that you have the power to create your life exactly the way you want it. Love Posse, today's conversation, it starts with you, your life, your responsibility. Most people have an aversion to that word, responsibility. There are even creators out there telling people, teaching people that they don't have to be responsible. There's no need to be responsible. Obviously, I have a different take on that. I believe my life, my responsibility. I believe that there is empowerment in taking responsibility for my life, not giving my life over to someone else to control. But that's just me. So, it starts with you, your life, your responsibility. We can look at that word in a different way. And I've shared this before. Look at responsibility as having, possessing the ability to respond to your life situations, to people, to experiences, to whatever is going on in your life. Having the ability to create your life exactly the way that you want it. Because someone else doesn't have the ability to create your life exactly the way you want it. But most people have given away their power, their agency, their innate, inborn ability to intuit what is required to create their life exactly the way they want it. You were born with an ability, more than one, to sense, to know, to feel, to hear from the source directly. But you've outsourced your abilities to those out there, to your government, to political parties, to these groups, to these influencers. Most people are depending on other people to tell them when and how to wipe their ass, when to eat, when to sleep, how to sleep, what to think, what to do with their lives, what to say, who to be, what's healthy for their body. All these diets with a new name, but the same. And all that wisdom is already within you. The body wisdom. But you've outsourced everything to these people who you are dependent on to tell you what to dream, what your dreams are. Remember, follow your dreams, little buddy. Most people are so dependent, have lost sight of themselves and that they are spiritual beings who came in with these abilities, with some wisdom that is embedded in their cellular memory. Most people have forgotten that. So they have outsourced responsibility for their lives to unconscious, unaware, sick, demented people. Most people believe that these political parties, these groups, their government, president, head of state, these people out there are responsible for their lives because they voted them in. They supported them. They've identified with the group or the individual's ideology, and therefore these groups, these parties, the individual is responsible for making their life, their individual life, exactly the way they want it. If you are one of those people, you're childish, you're immature. That's the mindset of an infant, of a little child watching cartoons. Someone who has not matured is not a mature human being. That just because you voted for someone, you believe in their cause, you're standing up, holding up their sign, having their bumper sticker on the back of your car, giving them $5, $10, $20, $2,000, that they owe you something, that they are responsible for making you happy, making sure you eat, making sure you have housing and health care. Yeah, we would think that our government would want to help their citizens, but it's not an absolute. They don't owe you. You're relying again on human beings that don't even know who they are, and they keep proving it to you, and you're standing by still hoping, especially in the United States, still hoping the Democrats are going to do something. Somebody else is going to do something. You are responsible for your life. You have the ability to respond. And here I am telling you, you have the ability to respond because some of you are relying on me and other people to tell you, come on, little Susie, don't give up. You can do this. You have the ability to respond. But most people don't want to accept that they have the ability to respond, because then they have to do something. Then they have to look at themselves and work on those things that are not working, work on those things they can't face and don't want to face. Then, if they fail, they have to deal with that. If someone else has the responsibility for their lives, then they can blame them for their failure. It's the Black people. It's immigrants. It's the Republicans. It's the Democrats. It's the government. Wherever you are in this world, in this dream, in this simulation, wherever you are having and participating in this dream-like experience, it's all the same. Your life, your responsibility. And most of you are depending on something out there to make your life exactly the way you want it. You've forgotten who you are. You've forgotten that you have a direct connection to the source because you are source. You're waking up every day wanting somebody. I need somebody to motivate me. No one can motivate you. Someone can inspire you. You must motivate yourself, because if that person out there and these groups over there and these influencers don't motivate you, then what do you have? Nothing. Then you go into depression or sadness or sorrow, all this stuff, right? Because that out there can't be controlled. That out there has not accepted responsibility for your life. They don't have to. They don't want to. It's not their responsibility to manage, to create your life the way you want it. It's yours. But most of you don't have the courage. Most of you don't want to. You want to be taken care of like a little baby. There are certain groups that those of us who are healthy and able-bodied and intelligent and have the financial ability to take care of, we have to take care of. We have to be responsible for. Some of those groups are children, animals, some of the elderly, some of the sick, some of the mentally ill, physically disabled, or physically challenged. I mean, that's obvious. But if you are a grown-ass person, a human becoming, and you waking up every day, you have somewhat decent health, you have a mind, you can read, you can learn, you can go to a library, we have the internet, you have some energy, you're breathing, you can learn skills, You can develop your abilities because you have the ability to respond. You have the ability to develop yourself. It's no one else's responsibility. They can't develop you. You have to develop yourself. You have to grow. You have to want to have the interest, the love for yourself to develop yourself and accept responsibility for creating your life exactly the way you want it. It starts with you. See, nothing in your life is going to change because you are the common denominator. You are the captain of the ship. You are the one at the helm. You are the one making the decisions to grow or not grow, to put that bullshit in your body that facilitates illness. You're making those decisions. To continue to consume when you can't even pay your bills, you're making those decisions. To sleep around and have all these babies when you can't even take care of yourself, you're making those decisions. To educate yourself or not, you are making those decisions. To mate with irresponsible, unconscious, unaware, sick partners, you're making those decisions. Not your government. Not these influencers. Not these churches, these religious folk. You're making those decisions, those choices. It's coming from you. Here, it's coming from you. Therefore, it starts with you. Your life, your responsibility. What's happening in the United States, around the world, because it's happening around the world, there's a shift happening. And in the United States, we have people protesting. Protesting's fine. Protesting is not going to change anything. No, it's great. It's a great start. That's what we do. We protest, hopefully peacefully. But you see, the stakes are getting higher and higher, right? Because people still don't love themselves enough to do what they need to do to change this regime, to create not only their life the way they want it, but to join with others to create a country and the world the way we want it. Terry Cole Whitaker, she said, posed the question, do you realize what would happen if each of us took the position of knowing, accepting, and loving ourselves? Knowing, accepting, and loving ourselves. We have people don't want to know themselves. They scared what may come up. They're scared of the darkness, the shadows. Those are pieces of you. If you can't know, accept, and love yourself, don't expect anyone else to do it. If you can't sit with yourself and accept those pieces of you that you do not like, move beyond your own self-hatred. then don't expect anyone else to want to know you, accept you, or love you if you can't do it. It's not an influencer's job. It's not your government's job. It's not your parents' job or your children's job, your partner's job, your spouse's job. It's not my job. My responsibility to know, accept, and love you. But fortunately, I know, accept, and love myself. Therefore, I have the ability to know, accept, and love you. And I do. In a true, real, sacred, honest way. Because you have some influencers, they're going to tell you what they need to tell you to get you coming back and subscribing so their numbers can grow, so they can make money. I hear influencers all the time, help me to get to 1 million subscribers. So now you understand why for billionaires, billions of dollars is not enough. Think about it. You have influencers asking, help me to get to 1 million subscribers. They may have 500,000, 700,000, 900,000, and still it's not enough. Some of you, what you have is not enough, and you're wondering why you're not getting any more. Because you have to accept what you have and then develop those things within yourself and within your life that need to be developed, that must be developed. So you can be a mature, conscious, aware human being, loving human being. But if you've outsourced the knowing, the accepting, and the loving of you, I don't know what to tell you. You will continue to experience a life that you don't want. You will continue to experience a life filled with suffering and unhappiness, dissatisfaction, emptiness, blaming others for your life because they don't want to be responsible for creating the life that you want. It's not their responsibility. It's not these influencers' responsibility, my responsibility to coddle you, to remind you, know thyself, love thyself, follow your dreams, wipe your ass, do what you are passionate about. It's in you, you know that. Because when you don't do those things, know yourself, accept yourself, love yourself, do what you're passionate about, your body tells you dis-ease is created. Your mind tells you procrastinate, you're unstable, mentally confused, can't make decisions, don't want to be, or you get agitated and anxious, your nervous system is off. It's all in you. You were born with these abilities to know that what you're doing isn't fucking working. And nothing out there, no one out there, none of these influencers can live your life, make the decisions for you. None of them can start your life for you. None of them, including me, are going to take responsibility for your life. So don't expect your government, these political parties, these organizations you give your money to and support, and all these people you want to hold their signs up and wear their t-shirts and put on the bumper stickers on the car. Don't expect them to take responsibility for your life. They may tell you that they care. You see, that's the human being, right? You don't know humans. I know humans. I've studied humans all my life. We lie with the tongue. Lie. We can look at each other in the face and just lie, lie, lie. Say what other people want to say, want to hear. Right? Wearing all these masks. My mask is off. I don't have anything to hide. I genuinely, sincerely, deeply love and like myself and love you. I may not like people, but I love people because I have the understanding and the consciousness that we are one, that we are brothers and sisters in different outfits, avatars, earth suits. We're all experiencing this simulation in this dream because we chose to. We wanted to learn, so we chose to participate. I remember you. I remember you. That's why I can love you without knowing you, but I know you. See? In a spiritual sense, because I know myself. And I know none of this fucking matters. But it does for the lesson. It does for the lesson. See, you have to be able to hold both. So, love posse. It starts with you. Your life, your responsibility. Thank you for your time, peace, and love to and for all sentient beings.